Ever noticed how your Wi-Fi works perfectly in the living room, but the moment you walk into your bedroom, boom, everything slows down? Videos start buffering, downloads crawl, and you start wondering, did my internet provider just give up? Today, we're breaking down exactly why Wi-Fi gets weaker in the next room, what's secretly blocking your signal, and how you can fix it, for good. Let's start simple. What even is Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi is basically radio waves, the same kind of invisible waves that power your car's radio or your phone's Bluetooth. Your router sends out these waves in all directions, creating an invisible bubble of internet connectivity. But unlike light, these waves can pass through walls and furniture, just not very well. Every wall, door, or even fish tank between you and your router can weaken the signal. This effect is called signal attenuation. Basically, the farther your device is from the router and the more obstacles in between, the weaker your connection becomes. Different materials affect Wi-Fi differently. For example, drywall, hardly a problem. Brick walls, big trouble. Concrete or metal, Wi-Fi's worst nightmare. Even mirrors can mess things up, because behind that shiny glass is a thin layer of metal that reflects signals away. Your bedroom mirror could literally be bouncing your internet in the wrong direction. Now let's talk about something most people don't realize. Your Wi-Fi actually has two personalities, the 2.4 GHz band and the 5 GHz band. 2.4 GHz travels farther and penetrates walls better, but it's slower and more crowded. Why crowded? Because microwaves, Bluetooth devices, and even baby monitors use the same frequency. Meanwhile, 5 GHz Wi-Fi is faster but more fragile. It loses strength quickly and can barely pass through thick walls. So if you're wondering why your phone connects fine in the kitchen but dies in the bedroom, it might just be choosing the wrong Wi-Fi personality. Here's another sneaky culprit: interference. Every wireless device in your home is fighting for space in the airwaves. Your neighbor's router, your Bluetooth headphones, even your smart fridge, they're all screaming across the same frequencies, creating radio noise that weakens your signal. Wi-Fi signals spread like light from a bulb. If you put that bulb in a corner, half the room stays dark. It's the same with your router. If your router is shoved behind your TV, next to a metal cabinet, or tucked in a closet, you're basically choking its power. Always place your router in a central location, off the ground, away from walls and metal surfaces. That simple change alone can double your signal reach. Here's the science. Wi-Fi follows what's called the inverse square law, meaning that every time you double the distance from your router, the signal strength drops by a factor of 4. So moving just one room farther can cut your connection's speed dramatically. Add walls, furniture, and other devices, and it's no wonder your Netflix starts buffering halfway through the movie. Alright, time for the part you've been waiting for. Let's fix that weak Wi-Fi. Move your router to a higher, open spot. Use 2.4 GHz for long-range connections and 5 GHz for short-range, high-speed devices. Upgrade your router if it's more than 5 years old. Add a Wi-Fi extender or mesh system for large homes. And if you really want to geek out, try a Wi-Fi analyzer app to see which channels are overcrowded, then switch yours to a cleaner one. Fun fact: Wi-Fi doesn't stand for wireless fidelity. That's a marketing myth. It's just a catchy name made up by the Wi-Fi Alliance. Also no, wrapping your router in aluminum foil isn't a good idea. Sure, it can reflect signals, but it can also fry your performance if done wrong. So next time your Wi-Fi slows down in the next room, you'll know it's not your internet provider's fault. It's just physics doing its thing. If you learned something new today, hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Drop a comment with where your Wi-Fi struggles the most, and I'll reply with a fix. And of course, subscribe to TechCore for more mind-blowing tech breakdowns every week. See you in the next video.